Hi folks, Alex Archibald here with Beautiful Lawns. I've been working on this lawn for a while, trying to use that Hounddog Weed puller to get rid of the dandelions. And I am sick of these fucking weeds. So, I decided I'm going to try the Weed Be Gone Max. Try to give it a shot and see how it works, and let you guys know how it's working for me. So here is the 1 gallon sprayer. The instructions on this here, it says to put 125 mils for each liter. Emptied it. I've done one spray already. I'm just refilling it now, and I'm going to spray some more. So with these containers, these spray containers, you can't fill them all the way up to the top because they need air. They need a space for air in order to create the pressure. I'm going to fill this up almost to that top ridge there. Let's say that's good there. I'm going to put this guy on top here. So this is a handle and it's the pump. So there's instructions that come with this. Of course I didn't look at them, but it's pretty straightforward for a sprayer. You just don't want to over pump it. And I just locked the handle somehow. Tighten that up. And then turn that back. So when you pump it a few times, you can feel the pressure. If it's feeling like too hard, don't keep going, because you can have these fail pressure-wise. And we're just going to spray some over here. I haven't sprayed these here. So in the instructions it says to spray them to the point where they're just about running off. And so I'm just spraying all these guys. So this is good for dandelions and pretty much all the broadleaf weeds out there. Just make sure you keep pumping the container up as you spray. You're going to lose pressure. We'll see how this does anyway. Hopefully it'll do something for us. I don't know how it does with tulips. Got some tulips here. I'm not spraying it directly on them anyway, but one of those 1 liter containers should do up to 1,000 square feet. It's supposed to work with Creeping Charlie, I think it's called. We have some ivy here on the side of the house, and that stuff grows like wildfire. Seems like you can't keep that stuff down. You can't keep a good ivy down. We'll see if it controls any of this stuff, if it works at all. If it doesn't work, we'll let you know. Some hostas in this bed here as well. I don't think you can do anything to hostas. They seem to survive in the shade and complete darkness during drought. And I expect, this will be my prediction, this spray will work well for these weeds here in particular because they have their leaves are all full, and what this stuff does, it's got chelated iron in it. Broadleaf weeds take up iron more readily than grass does, so this is a selective herbicide. This yard is more weed than grass. Even though it is selective, I'm still trying to be particular about where I'm spraying it. I can apply more onto the specific spots that way. Hopefully this will work. I'll be very excited if it does. Applying liberally in these areas because this is a lot of weeds in here. Go down this hill here, spray this guy. Look, just mocking me. Well, supposedly after 3 hours, you should see results. The weeds start turning black and hopefully start dying. The plow came by here in the wintertime. It always takes out part of the front lawn, unfortunately. So the plow comes by and rips out all the grass, and then there's just soil there for the weeds to take over. Yeah, I got tired of using that Hounddog Weed puller, although it seems to be doing a good job, but there's just lawn has been neglected for so long. Drastic measures had to be taken. I don't know if any of you have used this stuff before. Leave a comment down below and let me know how it works for you. Let's hear what you guys have to say. It's supposed to work with crabgrass as well. It's almost empty. We got this little spot left here, and then that's it. That's it for the yard. And then we'll show some results. Okay, so it hasn't been 3 hours, it's been closer to 5. And now we're looking at the big overgrown area that was over here that we treated. And we're looking for black leaves. Now, I don't see any black leaves. I do see this area here isn't looking too good. It's looking like it's seen better days, but definitely doesn't look dead yet. So we sprayed all of these. And what else did we spray? We sprayed over here. And well, this looks like it's getting affected. And over here. So far so good, I guess. Doesn't look like it's really done exactly what it says it's going to do within 3 hours. But it looks promising. I don't know if these guys will come back or if this is the end for them. But I have read that you need to pluck these dandelion flowers because they will go to seed. So I guess that's going to be next. Coming through here, plucking them away in rapid succession. But yeah, it looks like, look at this. Look at that. Doesn't look too happy. So I'm really excited to see tomorrow what we'll have. I'm going to go take a look at the front and see how that's doing. Now it's these areas here that I thought I'd have the most success, just because there's so many leaves for the spray to cover. But well, they don't look good. They don't look as described, black and withered and that sort of thing. They're brown. They don't look great. I'm very hopeful. Here's this fella encroaching on my steps. He doesn't really look like he's doing too well. Hopefully we'll see what they look like tomorrow. Now, while I sprayed all the other dandelions in the yard with Weed Be Gone, these ones I did not spray. And I saved them because I wanted to use salt water on them. Because it's in the crack here, I'm not really worried about grass growing. I don't want grass growing in the crack here either. I'm going to put this in here. It's warm water. And there's a tablespoon of table salt. We can do a comparison between the Weed Be Gone on the weeds and the salt water. Now remember, you don't want to do this on an area that you want to grow something, because very little is going to grow for a long time. Okay, so here we go. So this here is supposed to desiccate the weeds and everything else. I can't stress that enough. That's all the salt on the bottom still, see? So a lot of it didn't come out. I didn't stir it, of course. So now I'm just shaking the salt on there like it's a salt shaker. And we still have a ton in there. Didn't come out, but that's okay. We'll see how this works. I'm excited to find out. I couldn't resist. I went back in and got some more water. And I'm just going to swirl it around like this. Sorry for the shaking. And just get the rest of it out of here. I couldn't resist. There. So that's the rest. That was a tablespoon of salt. Okay, here we are next day. We'll take a look here at the salt. The salt treatment. So obviously the weeds are not doing well here. The dandelions have expired, it would appear. There's probably very low likelihood that they will be coming back, but I will keep you guys updated. Now, as far as the Weed Be Gone Max, let's take a look over here. And you'll see right here. Well, this guy is not looking too good. I've decided I'm going to leave the dandelion heads and see if they do actually go to seed. Let's see. Everything's looking pretty well gotten. See these guys here. Very exciting. I'm not easily excited, but this is looking good. I'm very curious whether the flowers will go to seed, as I've read. So what's next, I guess, is to rake this stuff up a bit, expose some soil, and do some overseeding. This one here looks like it's taking the brunt of that spray. Like, some of them look like they've been really affected, and others not so much, but they all look like they've been neutralized. We'll see if they come back. We'll see if we have to do another treatment. We're definitely going to have to do another treatment because there are more weeds, and I was trying to be careful with where I was spraying. Oh, look over here. Now see, with this guy, that one there looks really good. Just the flower. It doesn't seem like it did to discolor the flowers or anything. It just really affects the green, the plant structure, the leaves, and hopefully the roots. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have some overseeding to do. Well, look at this. This stuff looks like it's been hit pretty good. Now, there's still this stuff here, look. That doesn't look like it's been bothered really too much. I don't know. We'll see. I know that the creeping stuff, this creeping stuff here is really hard to get rid of without using anything too toxic. So far, guys, this Weed Be Gone stuff's working pretty well. There's lots of overseeding to be done anyway, that's for sure. This has to be repaired from the plow. The plow. I don't know, I'm pretty excited so far. At this point in the process, I'm giving this a thumbs up. I just need larger quantity. Anyway, we'll take a look in a few days and see how it's coming along. Alright guys, we'll be back. It's another beautiful day in Halifax. Sun is shining, the birds are singing. So here we are, day 3. And the salt has done its duty, and it looks like these weeds are finished. And let's take a look at the other ones that we treated. See the dark spots here? So here's the treated weeds, and they're looking pretty darn good. Very happy with this. I'm just gonna grab some seed. Just throw some seed down here and see if any of that takes. It's raining out today and it's been a good day to put some seed out. But all these spots here, everything looks like it's been affected. Earlier yesterday I looked out the window and there was a lot of weeds out here. I guess it was these guys here that I was seeing. They were looking very bright yellow and they were looking happy and that sort of thing, but they don't look too awesome at the moment. Over here. And a couple of spots over here. Yeah, no, it looks good. It looks like the Weed Be Gone worked. There's just spots where new weeds are coming up, which was to be expected. Obviously it's not going to work on the ones that you didn't spray. So I think this is definitely a process where you have to do more than once. Like here, these guys here don't look like they've been sprayed. And you can't spray in the rain.